And we're back again on the MANvFAT Wales YouTube channel, still in the physio room and still in a very wet, very soggy Swansea. I'm joined by Yellow Team, which is Belly's Gonna Get You.
Belly's Gonna Get You.
Belly's Gonna Get You, player facilitator and Yellow Team player as well. Hywel.
Hi.
I didn't know your surname. What's your surname? Hywel Pugh. How are you doing it?
Very good, very good. Tired after playing, but yeah, feeling good.
What was the score?
7-3 to us.
Ah, very good. It's the first night of the cup tonight.
It is, yeah.
Excellent, excellent stuff. Thank you for joining me in the physio room. We, obviously a few days ago, the people watching would have seen your 60-second drop. And there was something that particularly caught me from that I want to talk about a little bit more, was the recipe boxes.
Yeah.
A recipe box is something that you regularly use.
It's more, it's a thing that my wife and myself decided to do as a thing for us to just have something together.
Okay.
I've got two daughters from a previous relationship who live with us, and that's another story altogether. But and then I've got a strong relationship with my mother because she helped me raise them. So then they go over to my mother's house twice a week. So then on those evenings, and it's myself, my wife, and my son Noah, we make the gusto box and we make it together.
That's wonderful.
So then it's just something that we do. It's not a takeaway.
Yeah,
That is one of the reasons why I got to this place where I thought I need MANvFAT.
Sure.
And it's something that we can do, and almost make a night of it in a way that we've done something, we've enjoyed it, and we can almost not such reflect on it, but we can say, oh, that's really nice.
But you can enjoy it.
Right? Yeah, you can enjoy it. You can actually talk about what you've been doing, which is really nice.
How old is Noah?
He's 5 now.
5.
Yeah,
Okay.
He's the boss of the house.
That's an important skill to teach him as well with that.
Yeah. Oh, he's chopping up carrots and everything like that. With our help, of course. We won't give him a help with that, but then he wants to help. He wants to get involved, which is lovely.
Fantastic.
Both teenagers don't want to get involved at all, but you know, as you'd expect.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. No, anytime you're in the kitchen, he's like, what you doing?
And it's a good alternative to a takeaway. And you spoke about takeaways there. Was that something that was a regular? Would you class it as a problem, or was just happening more than you would have cared for?
It was the catalyst of late night eating, tough days in work, sitting there thinking, I really don't want to do anything, and all of a sudden I'm hungry. Should we just do this? It's easier. Yes. Then it's an extra hour and a half on top of when you actually wanted food in the first place. So you've got that late night eating situation, you're sleeping within your stomach, and then all of a sudden then you start to look at scales and you're about 4 stone heavier by the end of it.
So where were you when you began your journey with MANvFAT?
I was about 18 stone. Yeah, I was about 18. I was either on the cusp or I was actually at 18 stone when I signed up. I'd lost a little bit of weight before joining. I joined just after Christmas. After stepping the scales and going on, it's going on. So a friend of mine was thoroughly enjoying, and you could see that he was benefiting from it. I messaged him. He sent me. He signposted me where to join. I sent Ben a message. He was very welcoming. It was great, brilliant. Felt like I was part of it before I even started. To be honest with you. And then realistically, we started. I was thrown into a WhatsApp group with one other person that I knew, and it turned out I knew a second person who a work colleague of mine, and yeah, it just went off. It was great, and I was about 18 stone. I lost a bit, and then by now I'm about 3 to 4 kilos away from my 20%, which is
wow.
So I feel like it's been a raging success since January.
Do you have an end goal that you'd like to get to?
If I'm completely honest with you, this is the lightest I've been in my adult life.
Wow.
From what I remember. So everything is a bonus. I'd like to get my 20%. I'd like to get to 25. but then after that, I think the 25 is roughly around 83 kilos, and I think that's a kind of a nice place to be.
That won't be too far from a maintenance weight.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Was it the BMI? I was looking at it. My BMI boss figure is 74.
Oh,
I don't want to get to that small because that's roughly around 11 stone. I don't think 11 stone.
That's the scale that came from World War II, and it hasn't
Exactly.
changed since World War II. So we don't live in that sort of world anymore. But I think
no, I think if I get to about 25%, around the 84, 85 mark, I'll be happy. I think, especially with what I'm learning with the tracking and the maintaining and making sure that I'm being accountable for what I'm eating. That there is an education that you've got to live through to ensure that you persist at it. There's enough saying it, but right now I'm living it. I'm feeling it, and it's good.
So it's a hell of a journey from January when you joined, and we're currently at the end of June.
Yeah.
In that time, turning player facilitator.
Yeah.
What was the motivation behind going for that role?
I felt like I had so many ideas that I wanted to share. And I just, when the opportunity came up, and I thought to myself, I can contribute, and I can contribute in a way that it's not just having those little unofficial chats with the guys, and just I can get involved. That's something that it's almost a trait that I've followed throughout anything that I do. My daughter started playing football. Next thing that I'm the manager of the football team. It's I used to do hospital radio. Next thing I'm fundraising officer in hospital radio. The same thing with DJing. I was DJ in different clubs, and the next thing I'm managing the clubs and stakeholder in the club. And it's just a thing that I like getting involved with things to such an extent. And I like to try and push ideas and get things going. I like getting involved. That's
a very do-it attitude. Lots of people, don't have that. They have these great ideas, but you sound like someone that actually gets in and does and make things happen.
In theory, I think I am a doer. I think I'm more of a person that I've got these great ideas. Now, can you help me sort them out?
Can you help me bring them to life? Yeah.
No, it's that's one thing that I felt like as soon as it was called that I was going to be player facilitator, it was welcomed. It wasn't a thing of calm down. It was welcome. What ideas? What are you going to do? What? And it wasn't a thing of putting pressure on me of what are you going to do now you've got the role. It's more of a thing of I felt like I wanted to contribute as much as I possibly could. I felt the welcome to contribute as well, which is lovely.
Great.
So I think it's possibly there's a little bit of connection there to feeling a sense of belonging, possibly. But yeah, definitely, I think it's a success on the two-way street.
Had you had what's your background in football? Did you play much?
No, not at all. To be honest with you,
not at all.
As a youngster, I was ice hockey.
Really?
Yeah, travelling quite regularly.
Wow.
Play ice hockey, roller hockey. Lots of fats, lots of bits and pieces, But football was never something that I was an active player in. I'd say possibly since having children and realising that the moment that you put a football game on TV, the rest of the family kind of disappear. I got an interest in football then, so I got some peace and quiet.
I've got this magic trick.
Football on, the Swans are on. They go, all right, okay, should we go out for a couple of hours? Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Yeah. And now I'm busted.
Do you support Swansea?
I am a Swan.
Oh, great. Regional tournament coming up / probably been by the time this makes it to the light of day. Are you featuring in one of the Swansea teams? I am. I'm part of the green team. Okay.
Out of the 4 teams that we've got going up.
Well, I know, it's exciting. It's exciting. There's are you in the Welsh group? Because there's a group in the PM, I think, that have got 3 Welsh teams in it. And I know you're in the PM session.
Yes, I believe I am, yeah.
What are your hopes for the day? What are you most looking forward to?
Just the experience more than anything. I haven't got any kind of competitive aspirations for it. It's more of the experience. It's the first time for my gal that Swansea are going to be part of it.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, we've sorted out a coach to take all 4 teams up, and that's going to be token to the experience of travelling up there and coming back, and just that level again, that kind of togetherness of, irrespective what team, which one of the 4 teams you are, we're going up as a unified group.
Yeah,
and I think that's going to be an experience. I could possibly be one of those experiences that people look back at as as the moment of a season kind of scenario where you look at, because it will be it'll be something that something's is going to happen that people are going to talk about and people are going to reflect on and people are going to enjoy, and I think that there is what it's all about.